Hey everybody, Car Ray Rob. I'm Ray.
I'm Rob.
Today, Rob, you're excited about this.
Super
We're
excited.
Breaking down the War of the Planet of the Apes trailer.
Woohoo!
All right, Rob, we're both excited for this,
So excited.
which I think is kind of funny because after, when this franchise restarted with Rise, I thought it was good, but I didn't think I'd be this in tune to it.
No, I agree. I would say I really enjoyed Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
I'd say I enjoy it.
Yeah. But Dawn took it to like a whole new level.
Yeah, for sure.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes was fantastic.
Yeah, awesome. And I will say, when I saw, this is trailer 2, right?
Yep.
When I saw trailer 1, I was like, looks a lot like Dawn, looks like a very same kind of war thing we saw. Like, I'm hoping in this show we could see something a little different.
Sure.
Because that'd be my one criticism. I think it looks great.
Yeah.
I know Woody Harrelson's going to bring something awesome.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, I want to start to see where the differences are in this trailer.
Yeah, when Matt Reeves, came on board, you could tell he really wanted to tonally change what they were doing with the first movie, and it was kind of a natural progression. The second movie felt kind of very isolationist in a way, but there was a lot of aggression. I wouldn't necessarily go with the war aspect like you're talking about. I think from what I got from the first year, there's more militaristic, but I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
There's still kind of that color palette of grays, whites, those earth tones.
And that can make sense because this movie obviously is really high on CGI. So
Sure.
by the time the first trailer is wanting to come out, not everything's going to be done. So they got what they got at that point, and they still made a compelling trailer. So.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think this will get. I hope just from that first trailer that this is going to be that next natural progression from Dawn, and I'm really hoping that Matt Reeves continues that special something
Whatever he
that
has
he
with
brought.
this.
That he brought with Dawn. I mean, the whole opening act of that movie is just mind-blowingly incredible.
Yeah.
Where there's very little dialogue because it all really just takes place in the ape community, and it almost to think of that as kind of the opening for a major summer film is kind of
Scary, yeah. I mean, daunting. I would imagine a daunting task for Matt Reeves at first, which is why I really think these two movies are gonna really put him on the map. Well, I mean, he already got the Batman, so it is putting him on the map. But
sure.
I mean, he's done such a fantastic job with CGI characters, which really it's not been done before.
Yeah, I mean, the closest thing I could really think of would probably be Gollum in Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
I thought Weta did an amazing job.
Sure.
And, of giving you a character that really conveyed emotion on every level. And, Caesar, even from the beginning, though, even before Matt Reeves came in, I thought the first movie, they did a really great job with Caesar, but it really did go to even new heights with Dawn.
And then there's, the supplemental characters are so great. It's just, I don't know, this movie's just, it's right on point with everything that they're trying to get. Matt Reeves is definitely he's submerged himself into this world, and I'm excited to see where he's going to take it from here.
Yeah, let's watch this trailer. Let's see if it's as great as we're hoping. Oh, let's do it. Let's do it right now.
He's a smart one, isn't he?
Let's go.
What are you gonna name him?
Do they look like just apes to you?
He saved our lives.
He was remarkable.
Apes together! Strong, strong!
You're him. You're Caesar. We've been searching for you for so long.
I did not start this war. I fight only to protect apes.
Human gets sick, ape gets smart. Then human kill ape. But not me. I run.
There are times when it is necessary to abandon our humanity, to save humanity.
They must pay. I will finish this. I offered you peace. I showed you mercy.
You talk about mercy?
No matter what you say, eventually you'd replace us. That's the law of nature. So what would you have done?
What did the humans promise you? No matter what you do, you'll never be one of them. You are.
We are the beginning! Apes together, strong! We are the beginning! Apes together, strong!
Have you come to save your apes? I came for you.
Man, I don't know about you, but
yeah.
Seriously, goosebumps, man. I had goosebumps.
It was good. It was really strong.
Yeah.
And I had some questions. I kind of felt like it felt similar. The first trailer felt similar to Dawn. Now I'm starting to see how it branches off and stuff, and I'm excited about what I'm seeing.
Yeah, a little bit more militaristic, definitely kind of building up to that, final fight for humanity, and it's really, really great. One thing that I feel like Matt Reeves has really done well since him coming on board is getting you to buy into the ape community, their hierarchy, their internal struggles, their humanity.
Yeah.
And I feel like humanity is a theme through all of these movies, but they're really making it a theme in this movie.
Yeah, because doesn't Woody Harrelson say like it's time to get rid of our humanity? So it's almost like the humans are becoming the animals,
right?
And the apes are becoming more what we would think of as human, I guess. But
yeah,
that's what I find so interesting about these movies is we somehow are rooting for the humans to lose. Like, we're humans, right? And so, but we're rooting for the apes to take over the planet. We're like, go kill those humans, they suck.
Right. Well, it's funny because if you think about it, you go back to the original Planet of the Apes.
Mm-hmm.
Charlton Heston is clearly the good guy. The apes are clearly the bad guys.
Yes,
and it's,
definitely.
And it's kind of
that's where we're going to.
Right. So it's like you think about it. If this movie ends with the apes winning, that's where we're going. So it's this weird mind game, this weird, interesting circle that they're kind of taking you on, but you're rooting for it.
Yeah.
You totally are. And good on Matt Reeves for that.
Yeah, we know Charlton Heston's going to come down and save us humans anyway. But we'll get our redemption.
Yeah.
But I love just all the little things that we start to hint at with this trailer. We see the monkeys evolve because we can tell their speech is better.
Yeah,
you still get to see that hierarchy of their life. But it seems like one of the things that Caesar's going to deal with, which is kind of cool, is an internal struggle, and they dealt with in Dawn, but I guess external, because it looks like there's a traitor amongst the monkeys.
Right. No, absolutely, and I think that'll end up being a really interesting twist in the story. What set this gorilla on that path to go to the humans, and then there's the little girl. That's kind of so they each side has the apes have the human and the humans have an ape, and it's like
each got their bargaining chip.
Right. What does that mean ultimately? But I feel like both of those characters are going to have a great deal of influence on each individual group.
Yeah. It's going to be really interesting to see, why the gorilla wants to join the human side. I'm sure is something that's going to weigh on Caesar. It might be something that Caesar, it might be a self-inflicted injury that Caesar's caused this, maybe.
Right.
But depending on how much screen time they give the gorilla, it could be really interesting to see how that this quest for humanity that he might be on. And even vice versa with the little girl. She might just be a prisoner, but maybe she's a human defect. And, I'm kind of rooting for her to be Woody Harrelson's daughter, because I think that's going to add a lot of depth to Woody Harrelson's character, especially if she, he's so anti-ape, and if she isn't, then, there's that cool back and forth that we're going to get to play with.
Absolutely, yeah. There's a lot of possibilities there, for sure.
Yeah. But it definitely seems like Matt Reeves just is so in tune with what's going on here, and I just love the spin he's putting on this whole franchise.
Yeah, absolutely. He's, again, we talked about his successes, in humanizing the characters and, getting you to buy into it. Yeah. And I think, because of that, he's really kind of picking up the ball not that Rise dropped the ball,
Right,
but
no, it
normally
started
like
it.
a second movie, sophomore slump, and
Yeah.
then the third movie, is
Supposed to
supposed to
suck.
suck. But he's kind of picked up
Yeah.
the ball and he's just running into the for the touchdown, and he's just going to take it all the way.
And I also really like the ending. I'm guessing might be the ending in the third act with Woody Harrelson versus Caesar, because the ending, the final act of Rise was like the two armies going at each other,
Right.
and the final act of Dawn was ape versus ape. Now it's ape versus human. So it's like there's been an evolution of Act 3. And it's like almost getting smaller and smaller, and I think it's really cool. It's probably going to be really intense.
Yeah, absolutely. With that waterfall scene, which I imagine will be in Act 3,
It's going to be the opening scene of the movie, probably.
right.
We're way off.
But the whole
It'll
way
work
it's
either way.
shot, with Woody Harrelson on the precipice, and then Caesar going after him, jumping through the waterfall, grabbing the rope, charging up. The way they have it lit, and it's almost like this gunfire light that you kind of see as he gets higher and higher. It's going to be a very intense scene, and I think just overall, Matt Reeves is going to nail the humanity, the emotion,
Yeah.
the real emotion from beginning to end. That's really going to make this movie, an absolute success.
We're hoping. All right, Rob. You know our rating system. You're either gonna midnight it, you're gonna stream it, or you're gonna forget it. What are you gonna do?
I'm going to midnight it.
Yeah.
I don't even think that's a question. I was probably going to midnight it before I even saw the first trailer. It's easily one of my top 3 anticipated movies of the year, and it's just gotten even stronger now.
Yeah. I thought I was gonna have to stop you from getting in the car, driving to Matt Reeves' house, and you forcing him to show it to you right now. So I knew you were gonna midnight it.
Go get in the car
I'm
right
gonna no, don't do that. I'm gonna midnight it with you. Want to see this movie as soon as we can. Looks great. Just give it to us. Why do we have to wait? Come on, show us.
Come on, July. All right, everybody. We know you're as excited about this movie as we are, but we want to see it in the comments below.
Then after that, can you hit the like and subscribe button so you can catch our next video?
Until then, this is Car Ray Rob.
I'm Ray.
I'm Rob. And bowling for money, it's my only vice. Okay, 2 vices.
That's still very good.